Hello, welcome to this video. This video, as you can tell by the title, is just a getting back into routine post traveling. Now, I've been away for about 3 months, so I feel like I really need to restart all of my routines at home to make me feel good, to make me feel healthy, to make me feel grounded while I'm here. So the first thing on the list is absolutely necessary after maybe a couple of days, especially if there's been some time differences. Have those rest days, let yourself adjust back into the time zone. But once you've rested for a day or two, it's time to start waking up early. And today I woke up at 7:30, which isn't that early, I know, because I don't have a job to speak of at the moment, which will be in another video. Got nowhere to rush off to, but just because I don't have anywhere to be doesn't mean I should sleep all day, even though that sounds really nice sometimes. So, woke up at 7:30 this morning, got ready for the day. Now, after waking up early, feeling refreshed, feeling like I'm not wasting the day, we've got to take a hold of this energy. And so the second point on my list is to go get coffee with a friend. This part isn't essential, it doesn't need to be with a friend, but go out of the house, get a coffee, and go for a walk, if you can, if it's not raining. Which luckily it's not at the moment, so let's hope it stays that way. I went to meet up with one of my friends who lives by the beach, so it was our intention to go for a beach walk after a coffee, except it did start raining, so we just had a coffee instead. And then the next step is to go and do some movement. So for me, that is going to a yoga class, which was beautiful and so fun, and really made me feel amazing and like I'm on top of the world. And then once I got home, it was time to make my second caffeinated drink of the day to keep me awake from the slight jet lag that I do have, and that was my matcha. So I just made a sweet, simple iced matcha latte. I am obsessed with making matchas at the moment. Ever since I got back from Japan, it's just the one thing that I need every single day. But I really love having a coffee in the morning just to start the day with that energy, and then having a matcha a little bit later on rather than having a second coffee, because I think there's a little bit less caffeine and it just feels a little bit more like an afternoon drink sometimes.
I'll be right behind you, Josephine. I won't leave you waiting in between. And the cigarette you bummed from me is almost burning out. You suck it till your fingers burn and then you throw it on the ground. I'll be right behind you, Josephine. Even if
Hello, we are in the kitchen, and now that I have my drink, it is ready for the next point of the day, and that is to make some little bits and bobs for the week so we can have some nice, good, quick, easy, healthy-ish food, so that we can just like do a little quick grab and go, so that you're a little bit, just a little bit more sorted and a little bit more taken care of. So we are going to make two things. The first is I got home and saw this spotty old banana, which is definitely not, it's past the use by date of just eating it like a banana. So we're going to make a little bit of banana bread, a great little go-to for breakfast, for a little sweet snack. And we're also going to make some chia pudding. I personally got obsessed with having chia pudding while I was away. And so now it's sort of become a part of my new everyday routine that I need to eat some chia pudding. So that will be next, but first off we're going to make this banana bread.
after everything we've seen, in this sterile room with blinding lights and faces pointing down, I only wanna scream, but still I just can't make a sound. Now hold my hand, hold my breath. There's nothing in this world we really own. And Jesus Christ, if you tore my heart out, the only thing I'd feel is less alone. Less alone. I'll be right behind you, Josephine. I won't leave you waiting in this dream. While you watch the people speaking words you can't quite comprehend. You ask me if I'd pinch you, but my fingers wouldn't bend. I'll be right behind you, Josephine. Just like I was when we were 17. I guess it.
While the banana bread is baking, we are going to make some chia pudding. So what I like to do is I like to infuse my chia pudding with some berries and fruit. So that's a little bit nicer of a base. So we are going to get some blueberries. So as you can see here, I just create a little milky fruit base. So I put blueberries and passion fruit with some sourness, and then you put any milk that you want, and just to make a really thin, milky-like sort of blend. We just want that little bit of fruit to come through so that when we mix our chia seeds in, it's just a little bit more flavorful, and you can have this just alone when you grab your chia seeds to go in the morning, or you can have this as a base and top it with some yogurt or fruit or granola, and it's already got this really nice fruity taste to it. My banana bread has been baked. It's a tiny little banana bread, but it's all we needed. And then after letting my chia pudding set for a little bit to thicken up, pop it in the fridge, and that will set overnight so it's ready for the next day. So we've gotten changed, gotten a little bit more comfy. Look, I would be lying if I said I did this washing immediately when I got home. Actually, no, that's not the lie. But what I would be lying about, I would be lying if I would say this washing hasn't been sitting around for a week since I got back, waiting to be folded and put away. But today, because we are doing a refresh, it is finally time to put all of my clothes from my trip back where they belong.
It's only been a year, but still it feels like 34. I don't feel like I am living in the same skin anymore. Now hold my hand, hold my breath. There's nothing in this world we really own. And Jesus Christ, if you tore my heart out, the only thing I'd feel is less alone.
And just like that, we are done. I definitely feel a little bit more refreshed, a little bit more organized, a little bit more at peace. Because sometimes traveling and getting home, so much stress, I just feel like I can fully relax. And that is the best part about getting back into routine. You feel just that little bit more grounded, settled and balanced. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!